Tonight on the Kelly File, breaking news on what's being called the biggest political lie of the year. Plus,
with a growing number of doctors worried about the cost of Obamacare, we're investigating suggestions they could be forced to take patients they don't want. Plus, just weeks after the administration held up death benefits for military families, Congress votes on a budget that has a painful surprise for those in uniform. And this may be a first. A teenager kills 4 people in a DUI and then tells the court he's a victim of his parents' wealth.
Money always seems to keep Ethan out of trouble. This was one time I did ask the court for justice and that for money not to prevail.
That man lost his daughter and wife in the crash. He joins us live with the verdict for Ethan.
and breaking tonight, new headaches for the White House as the president's broken health care promise becomes labeled the lie of the year. Welcome to the Kelly File, everybody. I'm Martha McCallum in for Megyn Kelly. So this news came just a short time ago from the PolitiFact website. It's a journalism project that's designed to fact-check statements from our elected leaders. After 12 months of sifting through half-truths and spin, they decided that this was hands down the winner for what they call the lie of the year.
First of all, if you've got health insurance, you like your doctor, you like your plan, you can keep your doctor, you can keep your plan. Nobody is talking about taking that away from you.
If you like your health care plan, you'll be able to keep your health care plan, period.
If you like your health care plan, you can keep that too.
If you like your current insurance, you keep that insurance, period. End of story.
Period, end of story. Remember all those? So PolitiFact saying that the president's promise was not only impossible to keep, but it's been a real hit to his credibility. Ed Henry joins me now live. He's our chief White House correspondent. Good evening, Ed.
Good to see you, Martha. The bottom line is PolitiFact goes on tonight to say, look, this was something the president used to calm people's nerves about a complicated new health care law. But in the end, as you say, there's no way he could have kept this promise. These plans were not going to be something people were going to be able to keep. And what it really does is push us forward to the next big deadline for the president. The president's acknowledged that they botched here inside the White House and over at HHS that October 1st rollout of healthcare.gov, the website, the portal to get in and enroll here. They're trying to fix that, obviously, and they believe they're starting to turn the corner, but the next big deadline is January 1st. That's when people will find out whether or not they have insurance. And at today's daily briefing, Jay Carney insisted repeatedly that they believe everything's fine. People will have insurance on January 1st. I asked him whether there's a plan B. He basically said they don't need one because it's all going to work out. And then about an hour or so later, the Health and Human Services Secretary, Kathleen Sebelius, came out and announced a whole new round of regulations and changes where they're urging the insurance companies to make some last-minute tweaks here because it appears that they are nervous that maybe some people who have enrolled, went through the paperwork, are not actually going to be getting insurance on January 1st. One of the tweaks, for example, is they're asking insurers to let people still go to their regular doctors in January if they're sick, if they need to deal with something, even if that doctor is now out of network in their new plan. As you know, there are going to be doctors who are going to be resistant to that. There are going to be insurance companies who are resistant to paying for that. So whether the president's credibility, whether he can follow through on this promise now on January 1st is a whole other question mark.
Indeed it is. Ed, thank you very much.
Good to see you.